one of the propagandas I'm never falling for, and which I'm going to try to phrase so decently that you are confused, is this idea that when you're done having your romantic business with whoever, they should automatically become your mortal enemy. And please don't get me, don't twist my word, okay? If whatever whoever did to you is so bizarre that you feel the need to not keep in touch with them, distance yourself from them, even for the rest of your life, as long as you're not subsuming this energy and embodying all this negative emotion that is start to get to some very unhealthy point, that is very fine. But you see this idea that when you're no longer romantically involved with the person, especially when it is this person's fault that the relationship comes to an end. And I feel like this is also the order of the day also in friendship breakup, but I feel like the dynamic is much more intense when it comes to romantic relationship, and I know that why that is, right? And the reason why I have made this decision, please, the key word is me. Hi. Okay, now we shall proceed. I feel like the reason why I've made that decision is because I do not aspire to have such power where I decide who is a good person and who is not a good person, just because I am human and I'm getting somewhere with that. Because by subscribing to this paradigm that where I'm deciding, oh, this person is a horrible person and I deserve this and that and whatever, just because I could not get to experience the version of them that validates or that was convenient for my expectation and narrative, is also an indicator that I'm now accepting that my value or my belonging in this universe depends on some other person's feeling. I don't know how else I'm going to make this make sense, but that is just like a full stop right here. Also, because I do not for anything want to feel entitled to some other person's feeling or judgment, which I believe is so important, because this is life, okay? And you have to get comfortable with the fact that you may not have done that yet, okay? But whether you have the intention or not, you, as you juggle through life, you are probably going to hurt people, and people are going to hurt yourself. So because I aspire to make space for every version of myself as I walk through life, the liar, if you will, the fraud, the one who love, and the one who has the potential to hurt another human, I also aspire to create space for the version of this other person. And like I said, you don't have to see sense in what I'm saying, but I just feel like on a more deeper level, if you carry the emotion from what was us or what you imagine will be, which unfortunately could not, if you carry the emotion for too long, I think it gets to a point where when you have to sit and question yourself if this is really about this person, because you know what I'm talking about. You've been carrying this emotion for more than a pregnant woman will carry a child. So you need to question if this is really about what this person did to you, or even if it is about this person, and not just because there is that part of you that was activated when that's happened. And I'm not going to shame you for having emotions. I'm just trying to say, as time goes on, you have to really sit with yourself and diverge these emotions to I know, separate the emotion that you feel from let's say the betrayal that you feel from this person from your personal wants, I suppose.